Good afternoon, everyone. Today is share number 5 of me challenging myself to go public and be able to speak with people and share with them and share from my stories and some feedback I'm starting to have here and there with my videos. Thanks everyone for the feedback you give me. Thank you for being open with me and motivating me and keep telling me like keep going. And all right, let's see. So today share is about how the conversation with a friend of mine, MD, and she was talking about online dating and some trials and tribulations, let's say, she had while she was trying to find someone who was the perfect match for her. So she started talking with someone, and it ended up it was an online dating site, and it ended up that this person was hiding from her that he was a bit disabled. He had epilepsy and something else, and she felt strongly disappointed and basically told the person to F off. And then as she was talking to me, she was complaining about her luck in her life, and we discussed about it, and we spoke that was the choices. You chose to go to that website, you chose to create your profile, to put on your pictures, you chose to go public yourself in order to find someone. But it's interesting because 80-90% of the time we tend to think as human beings of ourselves only, and what is good for us and what we want, which is kind of normal, let's say. But if you want to be that extraordinary human being in your life, you need to be that 10%, that person who thinks greater than life, who thinks bigger than themselves, who thinks of others, who thinks how he can be of service to others, how to be able to live a big life. And as we were discussing, I said, how about you put yourself in the shoes of that person? You have your story, yes. He has his story, yes, as well. How possibly he could be feeling? He might be feeling shy. He might be feeling ashamed of himself being in this way, but he's still also looking for love, as you do. We all want the perfect relationship in the end of the day, and what will work for us and make us happy. Long-lasting love and communication within that space. And she felt really sad in that moment, because she said like, oh, the way I spoke to that guy, I made him feel bad about himself, and the bottom line of it is because I didn't get what I wanted from that situation, from that interaction. Because I didn't get what I wanted, I made him wrong. And I said that there's nothing and no one to make wrong. We all have our things going on in our lives. Just accept it the way it is and the way it isn't. Thank them for being there with you, for you, because they gave their time freely to open up the space and have a conversation with you, communication, and build something. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Thank them and let them go on their way. And well, she started crying at that moment. Said like, you're absolutely right, and it wasn't right what I did with him. And I said to her, how about you open up another conversation with him and say, sorry for making you wrong. It's because of the choices I made in my life and how I have expectations and I expect things to be, and I'm sorry for making you wrong. And build that clear space where you don't have any bad feelings between the two of you. And she said like, yes, I will do that because it makes absolutely sense. 2 days later she called me and said like, yes, I had this conversation with a guy. He was really happy that I called him back and that I was understanding of the situation and the unworkability of the situation, basically. But he was happy that we cleared that space, that no one to be left feeling bad about themselves or the other person. And that was a really beautiful moment for myself and my friend as well, being one more day that I could be of service to someone else. Alright, so that's the share for today. Thank you for listening, thank you for being there, and have a lovely day. Bye.